Hello, and welcome to another episode of Skyrim Plus. Today we're featuring Chronepsys' Lost Haven. First, we'll have to find the location of an ancient altar of ice that contains a snow globe that will transport us to the home. Let's check out the map. Here we are near the ancient altar, we're near Winterhold, Ysgramor's tomb, and here we are again at the ancient altar. This is quite an impressive looking structure. From a distance, you can see the College of Winterhold, the Shrine of Azura, and there's Ysgramor's tomb, and then here's our destination. The altar does have a winding staircase, but for now, I'm just going to fly to the top. When you enter, you can see the snow globe is being prominently displayed. Take it, open up your inventory, go to the miscellaneous section, and then activate it. When you exit your inventory, you'll be transported inside of the snow globe. The Lost Haven has three main buildings. To the right is the greenhouse, the manor is in the middle, and the laboratory is to the left. Let's get a closer look. We'll fly down to the Shrine of Azura, which is where you're teleported when you arrive. From here, we'll take a left and visit the greenhouse first. The first thing you'll notice is the Spriggan. He is glowing with energy that helps the ingredients grow, similar to solar energy. In this room there are 15 fertile soils, and it looks like you have some Dwemer pipes watering them. By the front door we have a conveniently located alchemy lab. We also have named storage for food and ingredients, and there are all sorts of plants growing along the wall, some of which are harvestable. Let's head upstairs. And what do you know? We have more of our Spriggan friends. And we have 18 more fertile soils, also being watered by the Dwemer pipes. Okay, now that we've seen what the greenhouse has to offer, let's check out different areas. After leaving the greenhouse, we'll stroll through the courtyard, past the beautiful cherry blossom tree, up to an outdoor gazebo area. I love the gleam blossoms hanging from the roof. Look at that light seeping through the slats of the ceiling onto the dining room table. And if you need some dessert, here are some fruit bowls. The area has tons of benches to sit and a fire to keep you warm. It also has a nice bouquet of roses, as well as many snowberries in the garden. Check out the water splashing around in your fountain. And if that isn't enough beauty, admire the view of the cherry blossom tree. Let's go inside the manor. And when we enter, we have a Solitude-themed home, so if you don't have mods that change Solitude interiors, your walls will probably be stone. I use both Extravagant Interior Solitude and TD Solitude, so pick those up if you want. There's a fireplace that you can turn on and off by clicking the wood pile. And we have some mannequins over here to display your armor. Look at these open hallways with paintings. And you can see that we have some weapon plaques and displays. The next space is a dining area. We have a huge dining room for this space. It's set for a feast, and look at the gallery behind the table. That's fantastic. We'll cut through this opening, and to the left is an exit. We'll take that later in the tour, but for now we're going right, which leads us to the kitchen. Let's see what features it offers. Here's our cooking pot. Next, we have some named storage and some harvestable ingredients, and those meat barrels on the top provide 10 meat occasionally that give you different stamina buffs. There's our oven, there's a butter churn, and I like the small details this mod includes, like look at these fried eggs over here. Looks like Inigo forgot about his breakfast again. I love the different food displays that the mod author uses. After all, variety's the spice of life. That's all we have for the main level of the manor. Let's head upstairs. And when we reach the top, we have another one of those cool Spriggans helping light our sitting area. And the hallways are lined with couches too. You'll surely be a social butterfly in this home. We have 3 rooms down this hall. The first on the left is our children's bedroom. It has a fireplace, a map of Skyrim, a practice dummy, 6 beds for all of your kids, cool themed paintings, and even a model ship, so it's definitely family friendly. Let's go see what's behind door number 2. Our next doorway leads us to an immaculately decorated tub. To the side you have a shrine of Dibella, a strongbox, and a Dibellan statue. And look at the lighting around the tub. It's perfect. Let's see what's behind that last door. The next room is for your followers. They have their own couch, and 6 followers can sleep within these 3 double beds. Next, we're going to head down the hallway to see what our primary bedroom looks like. And as you would expect, it's huge. Look at this unique painting on the wall. You have lots of storage containers available, and you have these mini Spriggan statues on both sides of your double bed. There's an office area, and a cozy fireplace and sitting area. And if that isn't cozy enough, how about having a pool-sized bathtub in your room? I love the candles that surround it. And here's a change appearance mirror. That's handy. And check out this little tiny chest. Okay, I'm going to teleport us downstairs to save some time. And when we arrive, we have lots of glowy plants. Don't these look cool? I love neon lights in general, so this speaks to me. And we have more of our Spriggan friends. If we go back towards the stairs, you have a button you can push to activate a shower. How cool is that? I definitely appreciate interactive features in homes. Let's turn that off for now so we can check out our second change appearance mirror and another Dibellan statue. Let's see what's around the corner. Oh wow, it looks like it's an Arctic pool. It kind of looks like Superman's house if you ever watched the old Christopher Reeves versions. It's like crystal ice. Okay, we went ahead and teleported up the stairs again, and then once you get up the stairs, you'll take a right so you can head out this door, and it takes you to the courtyard. This looks to be the same type of fencing that was used in the Thalmor Embassy. And check out our courtyard. How beautiful is this area? Look at the pathways, the death bells, the gleam blossom. Here are a few archery targets for you. There's a wood chopping block, and another wood chopping block. And here's a pond surrounded by plants. And look at those. What would you call those? Sprites? If that's not right, correct me in the comments. Here's our last building that we have to tour, and I've saved the best for last. This is the laboratory. As we enter, I notice the glass flooring and this awesome brightly lit globe. How cool. To the right, we have another living quarters. It looks like we have a place to lounge. It has a cooking pot and named storage for food and drink. And from here, we can head into the next room, which is a preferred follower's bedroom. It has 2 beds. Unlike the other followers' room in the manor, these followers have more space to spread out, have single beds instead of having to share, and lots of storage. Maybe your best behaved followers can stay there. Next, we have the first of 3 crafting areas within this building. It looks like you have a staff enchanter. Now Neloth's not the only one on Nirn that has one. You also have some soul gems that you can take straight from the shelves, and you can use these Stalrim weapons too. And on this side of the room you have soul gem storage and 2 arcane enchanters. That's right, 2. The next room is another preferred space for your followers. These robes on the right are just for decoration, but you can take those books if you want. You also have a dining area with a great dark elf lamp, and then there's a double bed. That's about all we have for this level. Let's go ahead and go upstairs. And on our way up the stairs, we see that we have enough weapons racks for 16 weapons. And then to our left, we have a shrine of Nocturnal and a small cherry blossom plant. There's an office area. And then this is what I would like to consider the grand reading room. You have lots of bookshelves and bookcases, enough to store any of the books that you'd want to read. And look at this beautiful chandelier. And speaking of lighting, look at our main light, a recolored version of the black reach light. And on this side, this is literally the laboratory within the building labeled Laboratory. Starting on this lectern, you have 5 alchemy skill books, and there's a dragon display, and a creepy crawly display, and an illuminous mushrooms of black reach display. And then you have an alchemy lab with storage underneath, and lots of harvestable ingredients and potions that you can take. There's another alchemy lab, and then for the darker characters, you have a spider imbuing chamber, so you can make throwable spiders. And then you have lots of beakers and Olympics for decoration. We're going to teleport down so we don't have to get dizzy going down the stairs, and we find another 16 possible places to put weapons. The main focal point of this floor is the Black Reach-esque mushrooms, but that's certainly not the only area of interest. We also have all of the shrines to the divines, 2 per corner, but one corner has 3, and they're decorated with hold displays. We also have a complete smithing suite. Here's our forge area, and there's name storage for weapons and armor. Here are 2 more of your shrines. And then over here you've got a Daedric shield display, although it's just for decoration. And you have a workbench, tanning rack, grindstone, name storage for weapons and armor. There are another 2 shrines. And then here is your smelter. And that completes the smithing suite. And then this is the corner where you have 3 shrines. So you have 2 in this corner, and then this last one has its own little nook in the room. And I also wanted to show you that the glass floor from the living room is the ceiling for this floor, so you can look up and see that awesome globe. Speaking of globes, if you want to teleport out of here and go back to where you came from, go to your inventory, go to the miscellaneous section, activate the globe, and you'll come back where you came from. Time for some final thoughts. To be honest, this home knocked my socks off. First, finding the snow globe in that beautiful ice formation was interesting. The grounds and seeing the inside of the globe itself was enchanting, and all of the interiors were both useful and well decorated, providing 33 soils, all expected crafting stations, a spider imbuing chamber, and a staff enchanter. You also had tons of name storage, spaces for 6 kids and tons of followers, all of the shrines, several places to cook and chop wood, and interesting sights to see, like the glass floor in the laboratory, the globe, the Blackreach light, a dragon display, and so on. I sure hope you enjoyed this mod. This concludes our tour of Lost Haven. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and leave a comment with your thoughts. To see more of my past tours, click the playlist on the top left. To see my future content, click the channel icon on the bottom left to subscribe. And to never miss an episode, click the bell icon to receive notifications of when I post. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next episode.